What's good, y'all? Flash speaks back, man. You know who it is. Listen. The state of the Chicago sky. Got a lot of us talking, man. You know what I mean? None of us really feeling good right now. The team is looking like they're in shambles. People are questioning Angel Reese whether or not she's the type of player you could build around and build a winner with. You know, a whole lot of different conversations going on. Some talk about Camilla Cardoso, some don't, whatever. You know, whole lot of that type of stuff going on. And what, at the end of the day, what now? What now? And me being the guy that I am, I'm not real good at gloom and doom talk. It ain't my type of thing. I'm not much of a complainer. I'm just not into that when it comes to it. So I choose to look at it kind of like this, man. Right now at this point, it's like forget about playoffs, forget about seedings, forget about doing anything significant this year when it comes to that. What this team needs to do is look at is start now at the base level and try to figure out, okay, what does it have right now on the floor and what can that possibly do and what to expect from that and how do we develop it? This is just the way I would approach it. I could be wrong. You could have a different way of looking at it or whatever. I'm like this. Okay, what do we have? All right. We got Angel Reese, okay? A player that is noted for her impactfulness. Greatest attribute right now, defense and rebounding, okay? A player that also is a very high IQ for basketball, good passer, we'll just stop right there. When it comes to scoring, she gets her scoring in her own ways, gets it more so the hard way, pounds down that pounds down, needs to work on her mid-range shooting, needs to work on her shooting in general, whatever. Good free throw shooter. There we go with Angel Reese. Camilla Cardoso, you got yourself a 6'7" player with the ability to score. Been a scorer since high school, a scorer in college. You have to find ways to bring out that scorer. With Camilla Cardoso, there's been flashes this year of it. One game in particular I can think of, obviously against Dallas, but whatever. When you ain't got much to work with, that's what you got to work with. What else do you have? You have a veteran in Ariel Atkins who can get you, between 15 and 20 points a game. Excellent two-way player, one of the best perimeter defenders in the league. This is what you got, can get her own bucket. Can also play make. Okay? This is what you got. What else do you have? From there, I'm going to start looking for players on the bench. I'm just not even considering Kia Nurse. I'm not even really considering Rebecca Allen. Rebecca Allen may be the type of player that will be better suited on a team that's ready to win, and she coming off the bench and she can go score a little bit. You know what I mean? I'm going to go straight to HVL. Okay. And I'm putting her in the starting lineup because, hey, look, it's time for you to just get thrown in the water with the Wolves. You and Ariel Atkins needs to be the backcourt. That way we got two players who can shoot the ball, get their own buckets, learn from Ariel, how to stay squared on defense, get your perimeter defense up. I want to see what you made of, man. I want to see what you made of. That's kind of like where I'm thinking right now. We can go in on the coach and all of that. I get it. He's not right, this and that. That'll play itself out, man, to be honest with you. More than likely, if things continue the way they've done, and maybe they've already decided at this point he's not the guy moving forward, he'll go. Or he's decided that he is, and he's going to keep him, and then what are you going to do? You got to be patient and see what happens. What else can you do? It is what it is. I mean, I could go in for hours about the problems I got with the guy, but, You know what I'm saying? Like what, you know, I want to see fight. Oh yeah, and then Maddie, you know, that's the other player I want to see. I want to see what she got, man. You know, can she be that stretch big? Because that's a player that you can use on, you know, on the squad right now. I know y'all don't like a lot of ways I'm going with certain things. I'm gonna just put it this way. I'm interested in seeing what a lineup looks like with Reese at the 5, Maddie at the 4. I'm a little curious to see just what that looks like. You know, Reese with a stretch next to her, and you know, and her playing more of a Bill Russell type of role. You know, and someone, Prince, brought that up from IMZO Media. Shout out to him. He made a couple of like analogies about the type of player Angel Reese is and the type of impact that she has. And he mentioned Bill Russell, and I agree with it. The only thing Angel Reese has to improve on for that to be legit, though, is she has to improve her shot blocking. There's too many instances where, like, his Angel is great at pretty much everything else on defense. It's just the shot blocking. Oftentimes, I don't see the effort there. I don't know if that comes from, you know, the injury that she had that makes it hard for her to jump. That could be it. You know, that really could be part of the issue. If that is the issue, then I guess you obviously can't put her at the 5 because you have to have a rim protector. I don't like just this fast basketball without a rim protector unless you're doing it for a limited amount of time. Defense always has to be a staple. Protecting the rim is part of defense. Period. You know, but I would like to see her at the 5. As far as Camilla, y'all already know what I would like to see done. If I could get a great 3 for that, that's what I would look at. I mean, I get it. Y'all don't want to hear it. Y'all think I'm crazy. All right, I get it. The other route you can go, make Camilla the center, you know, and then Maddie at the 4. You want to move Angel, which I don't mind. Just let it be Dallas, so that way I can get to see what I really want to see, which is Paige Bueckers and Angel Reese on the same team. That's what I really want to see. So then the rivalry gets translated. It goes from Dallas to Indiana. Right now, I'm just dreaming, y'all. I'm just dreaming now. I'm just imagining Dallas versus Indiana. Paige and Angel Reese versus Aaliyah Boston and Caitlin Clark. All I see is money with that in just exciting games. But that's dreaming. Let me leave that alone. If you're going to keep Angel and Camilla together, then you have to, I think, put Angel there at that more that stretch forward position, and I think you have to be patient with it on offense. I think so, because other than that, they'll be crowding the same space. You have a Twin Towers type of look, which I don't know if that works or not. You know, it has worked in the world before. I don't know. Maybe it could. But that'll be a different type of look. It'll be something unique that you're not seeing in the league much. Now, listen. The great 4 and 5 combination on teams obviously is a great thing, because you have that with Stewart and you have that with Jonquel Jones. The difference is Stewart and Jonquel Jones are much more dynamic than Angel and Camilla. As much as I love them, Stewart can hit the 3. They can get out there. They can play on the inside. Jonquel can play on the inside and she can hit the 3. You're talking about something totally different. So, I don't know, man. But what I want to see is Haley Van Lith. I just want to see what she's made of, man. Like, I think you need to find that out so that you know what you're going to do next year anyway. So you might as well just give her the ball. The hell with the Bantam stuff. The hell with Mariah Jefferson. The hell with all of that bullshit. Players that you know you're not going to do nothing with. You be wasting all our time. Just give her the ball and let's see what happens, man. Tell her, yo, you got the green light. Go shoot, man. Go shoot. Don't even worry about winning. I'm serious. Like, that'll just come once you start getting some type of momentum, get something going. Right now, the team is completely discombobulated without an identity. And I don't even know if you can build the identity you want, the tough defensive identity with the players you have. I don't know. You got to show me. I got to be shown. But for me, the major problem is at that 3 spot. And the only way I can see you possibly fixing it somewhat is if you throw Rebecca Allen there in at the 3. But then when you do that, who is your main bench pieces, right? Your Bantam, Michaela Onyenwere, who I would still try at the 3, because why not? The fuck, why not? I'm hearing you can't really pick anybody up for various reasons. You got the Aisha Coulibaly, who ain't ready to play, I don't think, all year. I don't know, man. I don't know. At this point, I'm just done with the expectations as far as winning. I just want to see what the team has, man. I just want to see it. I just want to see certain players. And I'm willing to bear through the losing just to see what you have, you know. That's kind of where I'm at with it, man. So tell me what y'all think about that. And, we keep it moving, man. Peace out.